Lovelies, it's me again, Priska, and I'm currently walking with my dog here in the beautiful Abgaude area. Have a look, so beautiful, and it's quite warm today. Makes me happy, and I just wanted to share something with you because yesterday I posted something on Facebook about my current situation here in the Netherlands and how I have cultivated this being honest and being authentic and being my truest self so very much that I cannot be any different than that in any situation. And actually, I really thought last week that I did not only lose my job because I was so honest with everybody, but that I also lost my relationship, like boss, to be precise. But not because of my honesty, but just because of other circumstances, because he has to deal with a lot of shit, and like I just fell into old patterns. If somebody writes me this and this and this and that and that and that, then it means like this and this and this. And I stayed very calm. I could be there. I tried to be there for him and to understand what's going on and to be some kind of support from afar, because we haven't seen each other for I think about 1.5 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that, whatever. And but I felt this feeling in my belly, and like the fear of perhaps the next thing he's going to tell me is I cannot do that anymore, we have to break up or something like that. And so this this brought me to a place where I felt very, very naked, because I was like, okay, I'm going to lose everything here. Everything that gives me a backup, everything that gives me some kind of security, like the financial security of a job, and the reason why I actually came here. But still, I just knew that I was right in the right place, and what happened is I didn't dive into my fears, but I felt like a very, very how do you say that? Like a kind of a strength arising in myself, in my core, when I felt I can do that. Lizzie, come here. Come here. Ja, ist gut. Sorry, biker. That happens here all the time. Here, my dog. Where was I? I felt this inner Shero so very present in myself, and I felt like I really am what I preach. I may be insecure, I may be unclear, I may be fearful, but I know that I can hold my shit together with no help at all. And this kind of feeling was such a I don't know. It was such a great teacher that all the shit I went through the last few years, that all the work I did, that all the time I invested in myself, and the emotions I felt, and whatever I did to get more to myself, that they paid off. That this all was all worth it in the end. I had to stop this for a moment. There were so many bikes coming around, and also a car. And but now I'm back. So what I wanted to say is it was all worth it to go through all that shit and to do all that work. And it feels so amazing to just be who I truly am in every aspect of my life, like in the relationship where I have never ever experienced such a thing, like that both people are so very much like themselves and show up as themselves. And what scared me so much about Boss being so honest about what's going on in his life and in his feelings at the moment, that I was doubting our relationship, because I was it triggered me so badly, and I was so used to, and I hear those words that this is the end and things can always change. That's life. Things can always change. But then when I told him what I was fearing, what I was afraid about, then he was like, don't you trust in us? I have not a single doubt in the love of us and that us being together. And I was like, shit, yeah, I am still full of doubts when it comes to these kind of things. And yeah, that I just have to trust that the basis is here and that I like just share whatever there is without being afraid of him losing it or losing me or being afraid and running away and stuff like that, and that he can expect the same, because actually I would never run because of such a thing, but I was afraid that he was about to run. That's the thing. But what I wanted to say is like showing up so authentic there, but also in my job, to tell people what's going on in my life, to tell people what I do. Sorry, it's windy, and I hope you hear me. And to show up as raw and real also in my business. So I show myself here, like without any fucking makeup, with a pimple on my nose. That's who I am. Like when I'm not when I'm not stressed up and when I'm not like putting some stuff on my face. That's Priska, who she is. And this feels so very much freeing, like really being myself, and so I can really also share my gifts, because when I'm relaxed and when I'm myself, then like the things come through me. There is like I am, how can I say it, like I am a unique vessel, and like what life wants to express through me can only express through me when I am who I really am, and when I don't try to be the perfect business lady, and when I don't try to be the perfect coach or with a perfect life who have manifested everything she ever wanted, but like to just show up how it works in real life, because that's how it goes. Not the things are not falling from there, sometimes are falling from heaven, and I mean like the power of manifestation is immense, I know that, and I'm not like talking against that, but I just say it is work, and like you have to dive to rise. That's like it works, it's duality, and it feels so freeing to show up as who I am without any shame of showing myself. And I was full of that. I was full of that shit. I thought I had to be like the perfect girlfriend. I have to be the perfect housewife, which I was never. I had to be the perfect employee, like the perfect everything. I just wanted to be perfect. I wanted to give people the impression of me being perfect, but I am not. I'm so very much not. And since I like just accept the fact that I'm not perfect and that I'm never going to be perfect, whatever perfect is anyways, this is so freeing and so liberating. And yeah, I just think we need to go back to who we are. That's why we came here. Why should we decide to come here as anybody different than we truly are? It's like bizarre. It's like telling God or whatever you believe in that you have made a mistake. You should have made me this and this and this. You should have made me thinner. You should have made me like with this kind of nose. You should have made me with this kind of abilities. That's what you're telling like creation, that it has done a mistake, and it never does mistakes. There are no mistakes. Like we are who we are because we are meant to be who we are. And that's what it is, and that's what I encourage people to do, to be who they truly are, and to like live up to their inner Shero, and to be strong and to be weak and to be vulnerable, and at the same time stand up for themselves and for their truths and for whatever they are. Yes, this is my word for the weekend. Have a great one. Much love. Mwah.